What's up, everybody? So now, to piggyback off of getting into front headlock, we're gonna get some chokes from front headlock. There are two major categories of attacks from front headlock. You can get to the back, get your hooks in, get some chokes off, or you can set up chokes from the front headlock, okay? So this first one, before we hit the mat, we're just gonna show you one of the simpler options you have. There's actually two. So the first one is he shoots, it's a bad shot, and you drop right into your front headlock. You're not confident in his ability to take you down. So as a wrestler, especially sometimes we know like these guys can't take us down. They get to our legs, so we're gonna get his neck. We're gonna move his head right into our armpit. So if you get this vision here, we're clamping his head with our elbow, okay? Our arm's gonna wrap around and our thumb is gonna touch the far side of his neck, okay? So we don't want him on the forearm, we want him right this part right under his neck, okay? And then we're gonna clamp down. So we wanna hold his head in with our elbow and our lat, okay? So we've got him locked in. We want our hips away, right? And sprawled out, because if we're in, he's gonna get a lift off, boom, and take me down. So, as I'm locking this up, I'm sprawling, getting this in. Once I'm here, he's gonna start attacking the hands, because he realizes this choke is a threat, all right? Because you start putting pressure onto it, he's gonna go up. Once his hands go up, that's when you clamp the elbows, get your butt down to the mat, and then lift up and get the choke. Sorry, Manny, you good? It comes on very quick. It's not fun to deal with on the receiving end. It's painful, but it is a choke. So we want this little area to go right under his neck. Okay, so let's see that one more time. He shoots, boom, get the hips back, start attacking the neck. He's gonna bring his hands up. You're gonna get your hips low, walk them in, and then hip up to get the tap. All right, if you saw John Jones, Lyoto Machida, that's exactly the same sequence that he did to leave Machida on the canvas of the UFC Octagon. So there you guys have it, just a little easy one for you. To piggyback off of that, if he shoots and you get this arm all the way around, you can work into a ninja choke. Reverse rear naked choke grip, cup the back, and then use your chest to throw into that choke. If you saw Leon Edwards versus Colby Covington, Leon Edwards almost got this choke off on Colby Covington. So let's see this one more time. He shoots, same exact setup, and then you get this arm all the way through. Instead of just the wrist, rear naked choke grip, cup the back, and now your chest drives his head under the choke to get the tap that way, okay? It's a little more secure and a little harder for this guy to get out of if you can get to the full ninja choke. Now, is it harder to get there? Yes, but it's more secure when you do get there, so a little bit of a trade-off there. All right, there you guys have it. Front headlock chokes while you're still standing. All right, what's up, everybody? So we're gonna drop in down into front headlock here. We got our guy in front headlock. We're based out. We've got pressure right at the top of the spine. We've got our front headlock grip, which our front headlock grip, if you can turn around, Vinny, here, is just hand over hand here, okay? So bladed grip, and we're attacking this arm because we don't want him to bring this arm too far in. Bring this arm in, yeah, like that, okay? We want to kind of keep it based out, okay? We're pressuring in. All right, so this first little attack is you're gonna start pressuring into him. If he's a wrestler, he's gonna grab for a leg. Boom, just like that. We're gonna keep the pressure in, let him take us back. Our shin is gonna fall right across his waist like a belt. Our top arm is going to go high elbow. We're gonna bring our hands as close to our chest as possible, squeezing through the neck. We're gonna bring this back leg all the way over the top and hook our heel on the far side hip. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna crunch in. So I'm gonna show you the motion without Vinny here in a second, but we're gonna crunch in. This elbow is gonna go 12 o'clock, the bottom elbow is gonna go 6 o'clock, and we're gonna squeeze and turn for the high elbow arm in. So when we're looking at finish here, everything's set up.
Just adjust that a
Yep.
little bit. Just a second. Maybe not that side, maybe the other side.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, good?
Yeah.
Okay, so when we're getting this set up here, we've got the shin across his waist, top arm over. See how I'm creating like this circle that his body's in? I've got my high arm, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and look what's happening. I'm bringing this elbow down towards my own thigh, just like this. And his head's here, right? So I'm folding his head in towards my hip and folding his neck over the grip. Okay, so with Vinny in here, he's got the front headlock. We're here, we pressure into him, start, boom. He tackles, high elbow, bring the elbow down, bring the hands to my chest to get the tap, okay? And it should be one of the cleaner blood chokes that you'll find in jiu-jitsu. It's just all blood, shouldn't hurt at all. But you have to believe in it. You have to believe that the torque is right because there's not much sensitivity for it. Like there's a lot of sensitivity for the no arm guillotine, not as much for the arm in guillotine. So you just have to really believe in the mechanics. There you guys have it. So if the arm in isn't available, if he's sucking this arm back really intensely, right? What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch to the no arm guillotine, okay? So we had our hands clasped here. He brings his elbow back. We're gonna let him. We're gonna let that arm go, and we're gonna go hand over hand, okay? Now we're gonna pressure into him, drop back, and the same tap. That tap is way less technical than the arm in guillotine. Just make sure that your shoulder is up so his head can't pop out. Your hands drive in and just squeeze. Let's see that one more time from a different angle. So front headlock here. We're here, we're off of our knees here. He sucks his elbow back. We switch to the arm in. We're trapping him between our lat and our bicep here. And we're gonna pressure in. We're gonna drive back. Make sure your shoulder is trying to connect to the top of his spine here. Because if you're too far back and you stretch out, he's gonna pop out, right? So we wanna be here, shoulder up, and then just squeeze. We've gotta make sure that this leg comes over the top. Because if he jumps sides, when we're in the no arm guillotine, we can get von flued ourselves, okay? So that's for another day, but just make sure that this leg is trapping and you're getting the choke there, okay? There you guys have it. That is a no arm guillotine. Headlock. If we start to pressure him in, and let's say he's not a wrestler, and he thinks maybe he wants to pull guard, or we feel that there's an ease when we run into him and he's not giving us counter pressure, all we're gonna do is we're gonna step over his back. Just like this, okay? Our nose is gonna get to the mat, and it's gonna be the same exact choking mechanics, okay? Same exact choking mechanics. You're gonna drive your hands. Oh, you're good. The step over. When you plant your head on the mat, you want your nose and your forehead on the mat to give you good stability. We're in a tripod with our forehead and our two knees. Now, same choking mechanics, 12 to 6 elbows, bring the hands to the chest, and squeeze. So we're here to get the tap. Let's see that one more time from a different angle. This one works really beautifully against someone who is willing to go to their back. So we start pressuring in, turn it over. Everything's tight, hands to your chest. 12 to 6, crunch in and get the tap. Okay, let's piggyback off of that. Same scenario on bottom. If they start driving their elbow down, let them switch to the no arm guillotine. So let's see that. So we're here, we pressure into him, we take him over. Now he's dropping his elbow so we can't go 12 to 6. Totally fine. Release the hand, reconnect bladed grip, and from here, you can pull the hands in, get the tap, or hand can come to your chest, look up, extend, and get the tap that way. If you'd rather not face plant into the mat. Let's see that one more time. Headlock. So here we go. I start pressuring into him. I feel the release. We step over. Now he starts driving this elbow down so I can't go 12 to 6. So let me show you what I want to do. I want to go here, right? But if he has a good clamp, I can't. What that does is that exposes his neck. I release the hand, reconnect to bladed grip, make sure my nose is on the ground, my knees are wide, and I pull my hands into my chest. There's no arcing with that one. Now, the reality is he's gonna be bucking. So you've got to take a little bit of punishment with your head on that one. If you don't want to do that, grab your chest, hip into it, and now if you bucks, you've got this post, and you can get the tap. Sorry, man, I kind of kept you there for a little bit. So you guys have it. Those are two different options on how to get the mounted guillotine, arm in or no arm. Really invest in this part of it if you're a wrestler. This can be a huge part of your game when you're first starting jiu-jitsu, where you can have a huge tactical advantage. So check it out, get good at it, let us know what you think. Ooh. And the ninja choke. So bring the elbow down. Try to get my nose touching the mat. Okay, and then hands moving up if you can. You got that? Let me know when to do it.
Got it.
Okay. And try it again. Sure. He's driving this elbow down, so you can see that. Release it. Hand goes to your chest. Look up. Hip down.
Nice. Cool.